and I mean, both Wade, Dr. Wade and Dr. Nate are very, very old souls. But when I met Dr. Nate and how I introduced him on the show earlier, like a couple of years ago, was that, how old are you now? 32 or 33?
Something like that. Yeah, I'm in that ballpark.
Okay. Going on 95 to 100. And so, Chris, Dr. Nate is so wise beyond his years.
Thank you.
And the same with Wade. I don't know you, Dr. Wade, as well as I know Dr. Nate. I am so looking forward to learning so much about you. And, you know, this is just the start. I'm so excited. You're a blessing to this universe. You are a true blessing. Dr. Wade, not so much. No, I mean, Dr. Nate, not so much.
It's a great little segue there for the astute versus not astute souls, which Nathan asked me to speak on. Which one of my teachers, Sally Baldwin, a channel that I was blessed to learn from, just laid it out like this. This is the 80-20 rule, which is everywhere in life. The 80-20 rule, and this was really profound for me, and still is, to have the understanding that 80% of the population is not astute and 20% is. And we use the word astute because it's not a judgment thing. Just like an infant soul or a young soul or a mature soul is. So it's like being an older soul. That's not like some badge of honor. It just is. It's an age, right? And in that same respect, a 3-year-old who's an old soul can drop in some mass wisdom, right? And often does. Mm-hmm. So it makes this so irregardless of age. So
but that's why I really wanted to focus on Dr. Nate's age for the moment, because
right, you know, it's relevant.
It's relevant because it's irrelevant.
Correct.
Right? Because the wisdom he brings in is lifetimes.
Of course.
Like lifetimes of wisdom. And I just want to tell this story before he has to go off and see his people. Post to patient.
Great job. Conscious languaging. Well done.
Thank you. I try to be pretty conscious about that. So I first met Dr. Nate at his outside his office, right outside his office. We're having tea or coffee or whatever it was we were having. And I told him about my love life. And I just want you guys to understand how powerful these people are here. Okay. So I told him about my love life, don't have a boyfriend. And he goes, well, you know, it's because you have a monk on your left shoulder guiding your love life. I said, huh? I said, well, I guess we're just going to have to get rid of it. So he did. And literally the next day, my now husband showed up. And so
if you're single, call my off. No, I'm kidding.
Right. And well, it's really, so here's what I want to say about this. You know, yeah, so you both are amazing chiropractors, but really you're just healers of the sick. Right. And so when somebody can look past your spine and past your physical body, what we can actually physically see, and look into the different realms, right? It gives an opportunity to clear things that you don't even think of. It's not in your current reality. And so he took what I wouldn't even think of, because I was just waking up then. Thank you very much. And I'm, you know, now with the love of my life, who's, you know, so thank you. Let me just say thank you. Let me just end with thank you. You know, the point is that these men, and I don't, you know, Dr. Wade, I don't know all your spiritual, I mean, I can feel, oh, where did he go?
I have those same thoughts all the time.
He popped in, popped out, just like we popped in, popped out this morning. What I want to say is that you bring a energy to your healing that transcends the concept of chiropractic, like what people understand as chiropractic.
And Can I provide some clarity on some of this?
Oh, for sure.
So we'll start with the monk thing. Just everything has guidance. We all have guidance at our disposal, ready to help us, serve us, support us in any number of ways. And Andrew, you're more than welcome. Um, there are occasionally times that the guides we have floating around are help trying to guide us on things that they really aren't designed for. So we just so for anyone listening, feel free to have a conversation with your own guides, and if you need to call in new ones or more appropriate ones, that's your birthright. You have that right. Um, with regards to the healing, I love to I lovingly joke. I have a lot of people who come into the office and they have different frequency devices, whether baud or other things of that nature. And I lovingly joke, yeah, I just work with the original. And
Well, and
really,
it's true.
and really, it's what any healer is doing is we are holding space and place for the person that we're serving and the divine to change, make a different choice about the way that they're living. And one of the main ways that Dr. Wade and I both do that is through chiropractic, through this amazing principle that is timeless and ageless. Chiropractic is one of the main current stewards of this timeless principle that we have, all of us have the ability to channel that prime creator energy in us, for us, through us, and around us to uplift ourselves and uplift others. The training that we do and that we are now blessed to continue to bring to other practitioners is to help that be consistent with it, help them have ritual, help them have repetition, help them get a rhythm in themselves to be able to do that, and to have their own art form, their unique morphology. The way Wade was a catcher for many years, playing baseball. I did martial arts and photography. We have a different physical skill set and different morphology that we bring to it. However, the art form that was brought to us by Arnaud Bernier was, how do we do this all in a way that is peaceful?
Mm-hmm.
That if you're our view is sort of, the body's got enough tension as it is. How do we help everything float? How do we help everything be so at ease, both energetically and physiologically, neurologically, that we can provide one adjustment to one area and it can create a global change and open and clear that central pipeline of life force in the body.